Welcome. We're going to do our Tai Chi 5+1. We'll add in a single whip today. And we'll start to add in some feet movements with cloud hands. So I'm going to have to keep it within my narrow scope of vision here. But you'll get the hang of it. So let's start with our Wuji stance. Feet facing forward, knees bent, thighs engaged. Hips relaxed, taking some curve out of that back. Stretch tall, the crown of the head pulled upwards, taking a little curve out of the neck. Relax the shoulders, open up the arms. Adjust our breathing, shifting down into the belly. Breathing in through the nose, filling those lungs up fully. Feel the rib cage expand. Exhale, push the air out, pushing the belly towards the spine. And already our mind is more focused on the inside, the here and now, letting go of all of the to-do lists, the responsibilities, the fears, the insecurities, on and on and on. Leave it outside the door of our space here. This is our space we're claiming for ourselves, where we can relax. We can just be. And let's start by light fist and curling in. Tuck that chin in, curl the spine in, one vertebra at a time. And then slowly open as we inhale, filling up the lungs, flowering open, palms facing the ceiling. Arms stretched up but without locking the elbows. Open up the chest. Exhale as we curl in. Arching the back like a cat. Breathe in. Our cow position, kind of cat-cow. Go at your own pace. Adapt as necessary. And stand up. And let's do some water waves. Instead of banging the arms against the body, we're just going to come in a circle in the front and in the back. Twisting the upper torso. Keep those feet planted firmly on the earth. Loosening up that spine. Relax the shoulders. Imagine skimming your hands through the water. Okay. And now let's move into the Tai Chi movements. We're going to start with our tree hug position. The front hand we're going to twist the upper torso to one side or the other. That front hand is going to become the bottom of the Tai Chi ball. The bottom hand floats across as we shift the weight. It'll come up facing our face, the palm faces the face. The other hand goes down, swoops across the top of the water, and becomes the bottom of the Tai Chi ball. Shift the weight in the other direction. Bottom hand floats across, comes up, chin level. Bottom hand swoops, becomes the bottom of the Tai Chi ball. Shift the weight. And we're just twisting over to like the far corner of the room. All our stretches are 70% of capacity. So we shift the weight and float over, and then we turn the torso a little bit and form that Tai Chi ball. Shift the weight, float across, and then twist the torso as that bottom hand comes across the front. Harmonizing yin and yang. Everything is about the Tai Chi, the yin, the yang, balancing the two extremes out, being more level throughout the day, less highs, less lows, conserving our energy, putting it to better use, trying not to waste it with big emotions or having a way to get out of being too down, dealing easier with the things that life throws at us day to day. This time we're going to hold that Tai Chi ball and freeze. Hold it right here. We're going to flip the ball over. The bottom becomes the top the bottom. Drop knee, Sin Chi. Shift that weight. Other arm goes back all the way across. Again, twist that upper torso. Point to the corner of the room. Not all the way to the side. Now each movement is broken down on the class page or the website, class.belitfromwithin.com. So if you want to break these down, you can go and find them there. If you find your shoulders are raised, then your hands are too high. We don't want to be coming across the top of the head. We want to come across about chin level. We want to send that energy out that we want for ourselves. Sin Chi, dropping the hand by the knees. Come back as far as you can. Open up that shoulder as you're able. Adjust as necessary. Breathe. We always want to breathe in through the nose. If we need to have a big exhale, that's fine. But as we become calmer, that's not necessary. We can exhale through the nose as well. Now we're going to come to center. Keep the arm in front. Bottom hand comes up. The inner hand, the one that's close, it doesn't matter which one, is going to come back behind us again, opening up that shoulder. Do a little loop, and then about ear level, we're clearing the mind. We call this cutting the path to clarity. It's also called repelling the monkey, calming that monkey mind, focusing on the here and now. Breathe. Again, opening up that shoulder. If you can only come out to the side, that's perfectly fine. Try to get that hand about coming past the ear. Clear the mind. The front hand is always going to be moving forward until the back hand reverses. So we want to go slower with the front hand because the back hand reaches back farther. And then come back the other way. Now we're going to bring that back arm swinging around to a cross in the front. We're going to open up. Let's do our single whip. We're going to do our bird's beak hand. The other hand's going to come across and almost touch. And then we're going to shift the weight. And again, kind of to the corner of the room, point that other pinky finger side of the hand. And we don't want too much of angles in the joints here. So kind of level it out on the bird's beak hand. And then we're going to let go of this bird's beak hand. Let's see, I got lost a little bit. There we go. And swoop down in front. We're going to form a bird's beak on the other side, almost touch, and then shift the weight back to the other side. Form the beak, let go of the beak. Sweep in front, shift the weight to the other side. Point that pinky side of the hand over to the corner of the room. shifting the weight. And now we're going to go right into cloud hands. We're going to let go of the bird's beak. That hand is going to swoop across down at the bottom. Swap the hands. Look at the palm. Bottom hand floats, skimming the water. To the other side, twist the body. Shift the weight. Watch the palm right at chin level. Relax those shoulders. Swap the hands out. Shift the weight. Float. The body is bringing that bottom hand along. So we're shifting the weight. And then we'll twist the torso. And the bottom hand just comes along. Watching the clouds pass by. Really relax into this. Make sure your hand isn't too stiff. You can wiggle those fingers a little bit. Elbow is a little bit lower than the hands. Again, keep that shoulder relaxed. Just really picture yourself relaxing in that beautiful field of grass, looking up at the beautiful blue sky and just watching those clouds float by. And by seemingly doing nothing, we are actually replenishing our energy stores, refreshing. It's important to fill that cup back up and take care of ourselves. And we'll come to center, form our X, just as a transition. We're going to gather from the earth, put the hips back, squat down to your comfort level, cross the hands, come up to center, gather from the heavens. Make sure the knees do not go past the toes. You can go down as far as you want or as little. And hands will come down to the sides. And then we're going to step in. I'll try to stay in the center of the frame by stepping in on both sides. We'll gather and just imagine all that peaceful, calm energy just pouring in through the crown of the head, through the head, down the spine, through all the organs, relaxing. Let's form a little ball, and let's just play with that ball of energy and compact all that peace and calm. Make the ball smaller and smaller. And imagine that energy compacted into a little pearl. We're going to stick that pearl in that lower dantian area, that center point in the body. And carry this with you throughout the day, drawing on it as you need. When you find yourself rushing or frantic or frustrated, just think about that little pearl that you've built up, that calm and peaceful energy, and come back to it. Just connect with it again. We can often get more done by being relaxed throughout the day. Thank you. Be well.